Son of a bitch. That's too long. Okay. Easy does it. Just clamp it at the R. Bumblehoy break. Now I'm legal. Now I got lights. Pretty square. Now I'm pro. My name's Andrew, and I'm fat. I've always been a chub. I still identify as a fat kid, and I'm almost 30. But I've never actually been this fat. You're looking at me in beautiful Ko'olina, Oahu, Hawaii. I weigh roughly 275 pounds here. I'm also wearing a shirt, and I'm not trying to be self-conscious and trying to hide my fat ass with a tank top. I'm actually trying not to get sunburn or reducing my sunscreen use. It's pretty obvious I'm a chonky boy, and if I wanted to hide my size, I wouldn't leave my house. So last week, and you'll have to take my word on this, I peaked the scales at 285. I haven't weighed that much ever. It's my ultimate chunk, and at this point, my magnum opus. The problem is, when you complete such a grand objective so early on in life, it leaves you feeling somewhat empty inside. So I've given myself a new objective.
Alright guys, so in order to understand why my new objective is so impressive, we're going to have to take a look at the scale that I'll be using. And it's just going to be Heart and Lung Foundation's body mass index. So Heart and Lung Foundation, you know what, that's too long to spell. BMI, there we go. So, we'll take last week's weight, 5 feet, 9 inches tall, and last week I weighed 285 pounds. I'll just hit compute. And so as you can see here, my BMI was 42.1. So, you know, I was definitely safely in the obese category here, at least according to the National Heart and Lung Association. So, let's see what the internet has to say about a BMI of 40, just so we can be clear. Alright, there we go. Alright, BMI of 40. So, you know, severe obesity, COVID-19, still, you know, I may have been at severe risk. But, you know, whatever. I reached my goal at the end of the day. This looks like a good picture to kind of show off, you know, the scales that we'll be doing. So, alright, so we click through to a bariatric surgery center, wordpress.com, and it's from India. So it all checks out, I guess. Anyways, as you can see here, you know, 40 plus, I was obese class 3. I never really seen myself as obese class 3 material, but I always thought myself as, you know, obese class 2 for sure. But I guess, you know, we're starting at the top and then we're going to go to the bottom. And so I'm not aiming for anything crazy, you know, I want to be overweight, but just slightly so. You know, I think that'll be somewhat impressive for me to do. Oh, fuck.
So by this point, you've probably got an idea as to why I recorded all those awesome scenes, cleansing my brand spanking new Rocky Mountain mountain bike of stickers and extremely long seat posts. However, what I didn't tell you is why I chose mountain biking as my main method of weight loss. And at the end of this video, you're still not going to know why. But let's just say, I didn't quite stick with it. But I did do all the recording and editing, so I'm keeping it in there. What you will know by the end of this video is why I didn't mountain bike every day, and my new plan of action for attacking the fat that's accumulated around my ass.
It's fucking raining. It's raining again. It's still raining. It's still fucking raining.
And then there was darkness. The rain continued for at least 1 or 2 more days, and I know 2 days doesn't sound like a big deal, but it's enough time to lose the drive to begin a new chapter in your life. No, there's no snacks in there. All in all, I bought a trail bike and planned on riding a single track when possible. I was excited to get back on the bike and brush up on my skills. The bike trails in my closest vicinity are all maintained by a volunteer group who work hard to keep the trails in rideable conditions. A week of rain and an unskilled rider my size could easily ruin these trails for everyone, and I wasn't going to get muddy. I was able to get out the day I bought the bike and took some footage. There's more to this story than me crying about only being able to ride pavement for the next week or so. I greatly overestimated my skill and underestimated a descent. And while I didn't really tumble, I damaged my ego badly. Plus my knees started bugging me after I had to climb up the steep friggin' incline with my 4-hour-old bike. Probably because I'm a lard ass. So at this point, you're probably asking yourself, if you gave up biking, how are you going to lose the weight, fat ass? Well, first of all, I didn't give up biking. I just gave up doing that as my daily form of exercise. I still think I'm going to go out and do some more biking. But how am I going to consistently exercise? Well, that answer came to me in the form of an angel. That's right, baby. I'm doing P90. Not P90X, though. I'm doing the soft one. If you haven't heard of it, I'm pretty sure it's just a new release of Power 90. But here's just some of the pros of doing Power 90 over biking every day. I don't have to go to the gym during the COVID-19 lockdown. It comes with a diet. I get to listen to Tony talk 6 days a week. And there are really no cons to this whole thing. Except I gotta exercise. And I gotta quit drinking beer. And, no more McDonald's. Oh, there you guys are. Thanks again for watching the video. It didn't take a whole lot of work, but there is some effort put into it. And if you guys are curious on how the weight loss goes, tune in next week. And I'll give you guys an update on, what I've been up to, how me and Tony made out. And I'll probably show some funny videos of how I look when I exercise. So don't miss that. Thanks again for watching. It's still fucking raining outside.